This is what we call a tone setter. Judges don't waste time when they sense attitude. First impressions in court, they stick, and they can shape everything that follows.
Good morning, you're Gracie Cassidy, and Miss Cassidy was previously in court and entered a plea of guilty in cause number 24 DCCR 1480 to the third-degree felony offense of unlawful carrying a weapon in prohibited place. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Your Honor, the only...
This is serious territory. We're talking 2 to 10 years possible. But here's the twist. She already pled guilty. So today isn't about if she did it. It's about whether she earns leniency or learns the hard way.
Yes, fact I would like to say is she's now living in Georgia and transferred to Georgia for supervision.
Just make sure when you talk to probation, they'll get that all taken care of. The biggest...
This right here is where people slip. Dual reporting sounds simple, but it's a legal minefield. Miss one check-in, forget one form, and suddenly you're violating probation without committing a new crime. That's how cases spiral fast.
Thing about your probation being transferred is it kind of means you have double duty. So you will be reporting in person where you live, but you're still technically on this probation here in Texas. So it's not like the whole case. Well, no, there's one fee, but you will have to report either by mail or online here as well each month. So you're going to go in person there, and you also have to report here. So you can't forget to do that mail-in or the online reporting here, because that would be a violation. It's just a lot of people, they think they're doing everything right because they're reporting in person over there, but you have to stay in touch with us as well. All right.
Judge, there is one thing, and I spoke to Mr. Megan about this previously. There seems to be maybe a new charge in Georgia. I don't know the circumstances of it.
This is a danger zone moment. Even uncertainty about a new charge raises red flags. Judges hate surprises, especially ones that suggest ongoing legal trouble. This could have completely derailed her second chance.
Yes, nor do I recognize the charge.
Yeah.
And it's equivalent with us.
Hang on, ma'am.
So that's the only thing that's new that I wasn't aware of, and I spoke to Mr. Megan about before, and he was going to find out.
Okay, so whatever you have to take care of, obviously in Georgia with regard to...
That's the case, Judge. But
I got you. Okay. All right. Okay. That's where you got arrested, and then they transferred you here.
I didn't get transferred. I was at City for 44 days.
Okay. Okay.
Notice the judge's shift here. This isn't just about rules anymore. It's about attitude. In court, respect isn't optional. A bad attitude can turn a good deal into a bad outcome real quick.
that's
Okay.
sufficient, Mr.
All right. Okay, Ms. Cassidy, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient of...
I have a question. This packet, it said like I had to do like 300 hours of community service.
So explain all that to you in probation.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're on felony probation. It's required. If you talk to your probation officer, if you're doing everything right, sometimes they waive part of those. Sometimes they don't. It depends on how you're doing. You understand? This could be a lot worse, so you probably need to fix your attitude real quick. Because having a bad attitude with me does nothing good for you. Okay. So I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time I'm going to follow your agreement and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 4 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, at the end the case is actually dismissed. You will never have a felony conviction. The other side to that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty and sent to prison for anywhere between 2 and 10 years. Do you understand? Okay. One thing is, on these types of probation, if you do everything you're supposed to, I sign early terminations from probation all the time. But it means you have to get it all taken care of early and up front. So take care of everything, and then there's the possibility of getting off early. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
This is the golden ticket. Deferred adjudication means if she plays this right, no felony record, clean slate. But mess up once, that same deal flips into prison time. High risk, high reward.